What's up, y'all? This is Osai back with another reaction, y'all, from the Fat Man's podcast. So I came back with another reaction, y'all. But before we get in this reaction, y'all, please hit this like button, the like button, and subscribe button, and hit that post notifications button too. My goal is to hit 50 subscribers by the end of this month, so please do. Please share the video too. That'll be appreciated, y'all. So let's get into this reaction, y'all. So reaction name is Jesse Lee Peterson Savage Moments, with who most people know, the trolling king, the straight face god. You know what I mean? What is it? What's the other one? Amazing. So I can't. So we're gonna do a reaction to this. So it came with some funny stuff. I was doing a little bit too pitiful stuff and everything. So I'm just gonna do some funny videos today, y'all. Today is Sunday. I'm trying to put these out by 8 o'clock. So, yep. What's getting here, y'all? In the chat, well, most of these moments are gonna be from Get a Job. You know, the channel, and I'm gonna do part 2 too. So, what's getting here, y'all?
The USC Race and Equity Center serves as a nexus of practice, policy, and research dedicated to eradicating the social ill of racism.
And how do you do that?
We do that through a number of different means.
Hold on, yo. Let me turn this down a little bit. I hope my mic is good too, though. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Man, I think it's my headphones, though. Yes, it is. Hello? Okay, good. I'm just checking, y'all. This should be good now. I hope it is.
Part of that involves assessment and evaluation. So we are currently under the process of constructing the National Assessment of Collegiate Campus Climates, and what that is intended to do is to help colleges and universities make sense of the racial climate within which students are expected to live, work, and learn. And so that not only enables us to understand what their experiences are, but the way that racism as a structural and systemic form of power influences those experiences. So that's one aspect of it. Another piece of that is providing professional education and executive training for senior leaders in higher education who are looking to improve that climate to ensure that students have equal and equitable outcomes.
Look at Jesse, though. He like...
For their learning experiences in college.
He really is going on. Like, he was rambling.
That's amazing. You said a whole truckload of words.
I did.
That was just me, y'all. That was just me.
Good.
That had no meaning.
Not to you.
So, and Slim, you agree with me that most black women are angry?
No, I won't agree with you on that.
Why not?
Because you can't make it. I don't know every black woman in the world. I can't make that statement. Again, as my wife said, it's a stereotype.
Have you ever met one that's not?
Yeah, I don't believe every black girl, every black woman is angry. There's a lot, but there isn't a lot. I mean, there's a lot, but there's not a lot. It's more publicized stuff too, though, and a lot of people talk about it. But I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like 100%. I don't think all of them are. And I don't think most of them are. I think it's probably like 40%.
That was not angry?
You sound ridiculous right now, and this is not what we...
No, you brought it up, Star, so I didn't know.
You brought it up because of the article, and I'm trying to explain to you based on your tone of voice what it's not. And this is not what we agreed to interview for. We're thinking this is going to be a positive thing, and you're not making this a positive situation.
But it is positive.
No, it's not.
The truth is positive.
This is not the truth because this is baseless. You don't have any facts.
Your anger
You're going
is showing.
On stereotypes.
Star, your anger is showing.
I'm not angry. I'm okay. Fine.
You upset my wife,
and
let me just ask.
Here's the other.
You're saying, Dr. Owens, that you need data. Owens, that you need data to show that working as a janitor build character. You don't automatically know that will build character.
I'm a board certified psychiatrist, and I've never, and depending on the different occupations, and there's a perception of different occupations, and I just don't see that occupation as being one that will automatically build character or build self-esteem.
And the only way
I just
How would you know that? How would you know that it doesn't build character? Actually, it might do. Like, some, like, especially if you work for kids, you probably be better working with kids than you are if you just work that job. You never really been around kids a lot. Maybe that could build your experience on dealing with kids and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Are you saying that the only way that you believe that is that you need data?
I'm telling you that, yes. I don't think you can make blanket statements
That's
about any.
insane. But see,
what I'm
due to
saying is
your
if you
anger,
take- if you
sir,
take-
due to
if you
your
take a
anger and your
cohort-
racist attitude toward white Americans, that's what you're hearing.
I
That's
have
not
my
what we're. That's not what
Brother,
we are saying.
Let me tell you something, brother. My practice is
Brother.
predominantly non-African American.
That doesn't mean
so
you're
you'll
not.
know.
That doesn't
So
mean
for
that
me-
you're
for
not.
you
A,
to make the
that doesn't mean that you're not a.
He sound like them white people be like, oh well, or like them white girls. Oh well, my boyfriend's black, or my sister's black. I have a black friend.
Racist.
It's asinine.
That doesn't mean you're not a
It's
racist.
asinine.
I know.
mean,
I
if you
don't
were to
need
take
facts.
If you
I
went
don't
into an
need.
inner city and took a cohort of students and you actually followed them and tracked them over 5-10-year period and came back and said, this is what happened. This built character. This is how they felt after working as a janitor.
The
then
one
I would
thing-
listen to you.
The one thing I know for sure.
Go ahead.
Black children has more of a chance of building character by working as a janitor than they do as a doctor. Because look, you're like insane. You can't. Everything has to be.
On that one, I don't know which one's better. I don't know which one's better or not, y'all. I don't know about that one, but I don't know. Let me put my camera up a little bit, y'all. Okay, I think y'all can see me. I hope y'all see me. I hope my head ain't cutting off. I'll see if hold on. Yeah, I don't know if that actually would would be. I don't know which one would build. I don't know if which one would build more character or not. I don't know about that one, but I don't know.
Be data for you. You've lost all of your
Let me
common
share
sense.
with you. Black
And
children,
you don't.
if they're educated,
You don't
if
believe
they're
that hard
educated
work
and
would build
financially
it.
literate, that will build character.
No, I think hard work does build your character. Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. That one builds your character. Hard work, dedication, all that.
No, it won't.
Education and financial literacy builds character.
That's
not working as a janitor.
That's not necessary.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true. Like what Jesse P is about to say, that's not necessarily true.
True. Look at
That's
Barack Obama.
foolishness.
Barack Obama is educated. He lacked character.
Well, that's
Michelle, what do you people want?
What do I want?
Michelle.
When you say you people,
Jesse Lee Peterson does not like Obama. Barack Obama. He made a whole video talking about he hate Obama. Which I don't know. I don't really care. To be honest, I just rather have Biden out of office. I know that.
people, what do you mean?
The complaining black people blaming others for the failure of their parents and their lives.
What complaint
Blaming
are we
others for whatever it is you complain about. What is it exactly do you want from white people?
First of all, I'm just going to take a breath. And
No, she got to think about that one, y'all. And that's why when I ask black people, like, what do y'all want from white people? It's always like, you should know. How am I supposed to know? I don't know. What exactly do you want from, except the reparations and stuff like that, which they gave you welfare, all the other stuff, but we're not going to get into that. But like, what do you want from the government? And I'm not saying government ain't did nothing wrong to black people. I would never say that. But what do you want from them? Let's get back up in the video, y'all. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think.
I'm trying to find out
I
what you
want-
want.
what's your nationality?
American.
Are you white?
I'm black American.
See, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. Oh, what race are you? What race is that? You know what I mean? Like, Wait, can you not answer the question? It's a deflection, y'all.
What do you want? Oh, you do? And why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Because you seem to separate yourself.
You guys, if you see all this smoke, there's just some incense I'm burning right now. Make my room smell good.
From us, should I say?
In
Put
what
us on
way?
the other side
In what
of the
way?
fence. In the ways that you've specified thus far.
Meaning what? Give me an example and tell me what you mean.
How you mean? What do you people want from white people? Meaning that I'm not with you.
Oh, okay, I got
It's just y'all by yourself, right?
Let me explain why I do that. What you don't know is that there are two realities in life. One is that of good and one is that of evil. And now that I've been able to overcome evil, I don't identify with angry, evil black people. I identify with other blacks and others who are on the side of good. And so that's why I say you people, because I have to divide myself or separate myself from evil and go along with good. So that's why I do that.
What is it that makes?
I mean, he got a point there, y'all. I mean, if that was his belief is, I mean, I wouldn't say the people that want reparation are bad. I would say at all, but it's just like y'all complain a lot. Y'all don't want to do, but sit on your bus or nothing like that. Which you know what I mean. You could change the law. You can become empowered. Getting good jobs, businessmen, businesswomen, all that.
That's evil.
But there's only one such thing. They don't go back to their community. They go live in a white neighborhood, which I don't blame them. To protect your family, I would do the same thing.
I'm sorry, your anger, you're blaming others for your problems, your lack of love and respect for yourself and others.
Okay.
Are you comparing white Americans to the Nazis?
We could.
And that's what you're doing?
Could.
Are you doing that?
We could. Yes, we very well could, because
I said, are you doing that?
Yes, because the extermination campaign, against African men in America is no different than the Nazi extermination campaign of European Jews. They are identical. What is being done to black men now?
You guys, I don't believe that at all. I mean, it might. I don't know if it'll be true or not. But the N word, not in our community, but the German N word is way different than what they're doing here. It's like the H dude, he actually damn near want to extinct everybody. You know what I mean?
You have concentration camps in America right now called prisons. 95% of black people in those prisons are not there because they committed a crime. They're there because they cannot
95%. Okay.
afford adequate, decent representation.
Well, why did they need representation? Why did they? Hold on. Hold on.
Represented on death row.
Why did they need representation? Did they do anything that required?
Because they've been charged.
Okay, so they did something that required them to need it.
False crime.
Hold on, I want to go back to something else you said.
Was being black.
Dr. Johnson, hold on a minute.
The only crime they committed was being black, my brother.
Okay, calm down.
No, I'm calm. I'm very calm.
No, calm down. That's dialogue.
But
you said that the government.
So when we're on the telephone, it may appear that I'm not calm, but I'm quite calm. I'm laying in my hotel bed, as a matter of fact, talking to you.
When I hear people talk about black fathers at home, ask the mafia. What's the mafia? You can't get no more family values than them.
So are you in support of black fathers being home to help raise their children?
No. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. When I was in the military, I didn't have no family. But had I had a family, nobody told me if you go and get killed, it won't be a black man at home. How is it as long as America is sitting in a situation where I'm killed and I can't come back? My family, they never tell not one soldier, and I don't know how many people you know if you've been in the military, ask them, Have they ever told you there's a possibility you can be killed and your family be affected by it? Okay.
Wait,
what? Ain't that like self-explanatory, or you know what I'm trying to say? Ain't that already like, if you're going to go to the army, there's a chance that you will be killed, and a chance that you'll leave your family. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say. Let me ask you
this way: I'm black and slow, so I'm missing the point here. Black children are suffering today primarily due to the lack of father and mothers in the home. 70% are born out of wedlock, and that is having a negative effect on the lives of these black children. Do you agree with that or disagree?
No, I do not agree with that. I think it's an insult to say that to black women.
Why is that? It should be an insult that they're having 70% of their children. I mean, that 70% of black children are born out of wedlock. That should be the insult.
True.
Okay, then how many white children is born out of wedlock?
It doesn't matter. It's still wrong for black people.
Why do people always return to the white people when we're talking about our own community, our own black community? It's like we can't take accountability in our own community. We can't talk about our own community. You know what I mean? We gotta blame the white people for everything.
I didn't say that. You see, let me tell you something.
But why are you asking me about the white folks?
Right.
Let me tell you something. Ben Carson, didn't know how much money that institution he worked at got from.
My Vikings won, y'all. It was 23-7, y'all. My Vikings won. Bless up, 1-0.
The government, and when he said those things that sound like it was insulting to the president, they cut him off. Because they didn't want their money cut off, okay?
But what does that have to do with black out-of-wedlock birth?
All right, y'all. That's the end of the video, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about in the comments. He was right. Jesse Peterson was right about stuff. I don't know if I should watch the Dr. Umar thing on Cynthia G. I think Cynthia G like a hater of men or something like that. I don't know, y'all. But what y'all think? Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about the video. It was funny. Some of it was funny. It wasn't that funny, but it was funny. So that's the end of the video, y'all. But before we get in this video, y'all, please hit that like button and subscribe button. Hit that post notification button. And my goal is to hit 50 subscribers too. So please share this with your family, friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your aunties and uncles, your baby daddies, your baby mamas, your grandparents, all that. All right, I will see you guys on the next one. Osiris is out.